$100,000 is up for grabs. But which of these 19 student entrepreneurs will be filling their bank account? This is Started Up, the Student Entrepreneur Showdown powered by EO, the Entrepreneurs Organization.
Your 2 minutes start now.
1 in 5 people are neurodivergent.
I'm the co-founder and CEO of Brace.
Being a great entrepreneur doesn't mean having all the answers.
Come on, Julia, go for the kill.
You can create a future where sudden strokes and heart attacks are things of the past.
God, amazing.
Today's decision by the judges won't be just a decision, but hope and future for patients still suffering from malaria across the globe.
If you had trouble understanding my pitch, you can get the revision from TubeBub, your ultimate AI tutor.
She's exceeded everything we told her.
So if you have a vagina or you know someone with a vagina, join us.
Wow, that was quite something.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
It just feels like everything was worth it.
We're just looking forward to the results.
He's got a real business.
Where she shows her character, being a leader.
Any investor will tell you that they invest in the entrepreneur, not necessarily the business.
Very persuasive when he put his folder under the table here.
He is the ideal EO member.
This season, entries poured in from every corner of the globe. With over 1,000 students competing in local and regional competitions, held in 96 cities on 6 different continents, but only the best were chosen for a challenge that is as global as their dreams. The 19 best student entrepreneurs from all over the world were jetted into Cape Town, South Africa, to compete for the Season 4 title at the Started Up Bootcamp. But some of them won't go the distance.
It's my first time in Cape Town and the second time outside my own country.
It's my first time in Cape Town. I'm loving it here. I was thinking I'm already a winner for being here with wonderful people.
It's been so incredibly exciting. I've met so many great fellow competitors here, as well as have gotten to see some incredible things just in my short time since arriving.
At EO, we understand that being an entrepreneur can be often a very lonely journey, which is why for the past 37 years, EO has been growing and connecting entrepreneurs through its 19,000 members around the world. EO empowers leaders and visionaries across the globe to help move the world forward. And through Started Up, we are now opening up this incredible organization to student entrepreneurs with big dreams.
When you visit the city of Cape Town, book your open-top bus tour by going to www.citysightseeing.co.za. To win their share of the $100,000 prize, the contestants will need to impress these folks, our judges, and convince them that they are the young entrepreneur most likely to succeed.
For every great idea, there are 20 other people with exactly the same idea. So this is all about showing us that you have what it takes to stick it out when the going gets tough.
It's 30% of your business, 70% of your entrepreneurship, your mindset.
Great ideas come and go, but great entrepreneurs leave a legacy.
First impressions are everything, so let's start with an elevator pitch.
Okay, 2 minutes to grab my attention. They better make every second count. I want your passion, your purpose, and that part of your story that connects with my story.
An elevator pitch is like a movie trailer. It has to draw me in and get me excited.
No contest.
And the students would be delivering their elevator pitches here at the iconic Cape Town City Hall, the temporary home for the sitting of Parliament, and the venue where former President Nelson Mandela made his famous speech on his release from prison in 1990.
It's really tough to get yourself across in 2 minutes, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But you know, that's the reason they call it an elevator pitch, right?
True.
So you have to be crisp and clear, and
Straight
it's like
to
the
point.
hardest thing to be able to do, but it's so critical.
Extremely challenging.
Hi, my name is Amelie. I am 21 from Adelaide, South Australia, and I am the co-founder of TubeBub, your ultimate AI tutor. I decided to enter Started Up because we are a student-based startup, and our mission is to make learning more accessible to other uni students. So what better way to get exposure and spread the word about why we're here and what we're doing than entering a student-led competition. I want to be a successful entrepreneur because the reason why I started this was to help other students who were struggling with their uni work just as much as I was. So for me, success is really so we can help other students and not let them feel lost and confused in their lectures just like I did. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but nervous is good because obviously it means that I care, but I know I can do this and yeah, I'm excited at the same time. Hi guys.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome. Please go ahead.
3 years ago, I was sitting in a lecture theatre watching this thing for probably like the third time. I was anxiously writing down notes, trying to keep up with everything. And my co-founder and my best friend, Fiona, was just as lost as me. She's an international student. English isn't her first language. So TwoBob is a Google Chrome extension that helps students keep up with, understand, and remember their lecture content. But what makes us different is that we're built by students for students. And the first person that TwoBob really helped was me. I saw my own grades jump and my confidence boosted. Then we had a few hundred beta testers. Then we start winning competitions, pitch awards, grants, and then my tech team left me. And as a non-technical founder, I had two options. I could either give up or I could do something bold and crazy. And we decided to merge our teams with a competitor. Now, this was a moment that really tested our trust, but we had a very clear vision. We wanted to put TwoBob in the hands of students across the world. And today we are backed by university grants, government grants, a growing team of students, educators, a research body in AI, just people who really believe and care about what we're doing. If you had trouble understanding my pitch, if you couldn't keep up, or if you forgot to take notes, you can get the revision from TwoBob, your ultimate AI tutor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I feel good. That went well. It's a lot better than I expected. I didn't forget anything, so I'm happy.
During presentation, she related to our situation, right? Didn't take notes and couldn't remember everything what she said. And that gives me the potential she can go beyond the education.
I think a presentation, she injected a little of humor at the end, which I thought was, you know...
It was a full circle moment at the end there. Yeah. Strong in sales.
Amelie was feeling positive about her chances, but how would it go for Paul from Spain?
So I'm Paul Villaverde. I come from Barcelona and I'm 23. I graduated from a bachelor's in philosophy, politics and economics. And now I'm doing a dual master's in public policy and public administration at Sciences Po Paris and Columbia University in New York. So I'm quite nervous, I have to say, because although I've done it in real life, for some reason, doing it before the cameras feels different. And then the difficulty for me, I think it's the compression. It's only 2 minutes, which is nothing. It's just...
Your 2 minutes start now.
There are some people in life who don't believe things are possible until you get them done. And I'm one of those doers who prove them wrong. In fact, when I was 14 years old, already in school, people kept telling me that my passion for arts and science were not compatible. What's worse, they told me that my passion for the field of entrepreneurship and my commitment with politics and democracy had nothing to do. But back then, I was studying literature in the mornings, and in the evenings and nights by myself on YouTube, I learned how to code. And I did 12 mobile apps with more than 1.5 million users in total. Even this building is proving it wrong, because where Mandela delivered his powerful speech, I'm just doing a business speech. Hello, my name is Paul, I come from Barcelona, as you know, and I'm the founder of Palumba. That's not all. I'm also doing an internship at the United Nations headquarters in Paris, at UNESCO. I'm doing research in the field of artificial intelligence and how can this negatively impact people who are vulnerable. I'm, in a way, already bridging this gap. I'm already living my dream, but I don't want your support only to live my dream. I want your support because at Palumba, we are changing lives. Because so far, more than 200,000 users, young people, we have mobilized for them to go vote, facing one of the biggest challenges of this century, democracy, polarization, and the going down of participation rates. And that's why I want your support, because I want to tell you in the next round, in the interview, what's in that folder. I want to tell you how we are doing this, how we make hundreds of hundreds of thousands of euros in revenues while having this positive impact. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to have you in that round.
Thank you, Paul.
I don't know.
I wasn't able to understand how is the app solving the problem.
Yeah, I think he was trying to build in suspense, but then we kind of missed.
And then he ran out of time.
He was very persuasive when he put his folder under the table here and said, if you want to know what's in the folder, see you at the next round.
Yeah. I want to know.
Paul would now have to wait to hear his result as Eylul from Turkey took to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hi, Eylul.
Hello.
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, I'm Eylül from Turkey. I'm 26 years old. Actually, I'm a bioengineer and currently pursuing my master's degree in environmental science at Boğaziçi University in Istanbul. I decided to startup competition because I really want to represent my country as a female founder, because in my country, the female founder is much wider than other European countries. So I want to bring here actually female-powered.
Very nice to have you here. Congratulations for making it this far and welcome to Start It Up. Your time starts now.
This is the amount of microplastics that you eat every week. The main reason, the plastic films used in farming process called mulching. Probably you've seen before in strawberry farms as black film. They break down into tiny plastics, contaminate the soil, and sneak into our food and water. At Palgi, we develop algae-based bioplastics that do the exact opposite. Our materials enrich the soil instead of polluting it. They even act like natural fertilizer while degrading into soil. And the best part, thanks to algae's carbon capturing technology, each ton of Palgi's material prevents 13 tons of CO2 emissions and 30 liters of fresh water usage. Plus, farmers that work with our product will earn more profit in 2 years. In that way, we are not just creating a product, we are transforming agriculture industry from toxic to regenerative one. Future of food shouldn't be plastic. It should be living, circular, and clean. And that's what we are building at Palgi right now. With the EO's support and global network, I'm ready to scale this impact worldwide.
Thank you. Thank you. So she laid out the problem of microplastics well, and I quite understood the solution. However, I learned nothing about her as an entrepreneur, and I felt like that was a huge opportunity that was missed.
I was equally curious to know who she was and why she was even attracted to work in that field.
This is the difference between Start It Up and another series like a kind of Shark Tank or Dragon's Den, where it's really focused on the business. We're focused on the people behind the business, because any investor will tell you that they invest in the entrepreneur, not necessarily the business.
So I don't know, but I'm gonna cry right now because I don't know, it's too stressful. But thanks God, I remembered everything when I wrote.
Have any of the first 3 students impressed you with their elevator pitches? Rate who you think is the most likely to succeed as an entrepreneur by commenting down below. Coming up, contestants from India, the US, and Uganda try to impress the judges with their elevator pitches. But which of them will move on to the next round? And who will be going home? Start It Up is brought to you by EO, the Entrepreneurs Organization, a global community for ambitious founders and business owners everywhere. Students of Start It Up stay in Cape Town courtesy of the Home Suite Hotel Sea Point, a stylish full-service boutique hotel offering easy access to Cape Town's best attractions, as well as a rooftop pool, dog-friendly spaces, and an elevated sleep experience. It's day 1 of Start It Up Bootcamp in Cape Town, and next to rise to the challenge of the elevator pitch was Madhav from the US.
I'm Madhav Agarwal. I'm 22 years old. I am from New Delhi in India, but I go to Michigan State University in the United States studying applied engineering sciences. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Brace. I chose to be a part of Started Up and GSEA, considering I wanted to share my journey as a first-generation college student from India moving to the United States, building my startup, and I saw this as an opportunity to share my journey as an international student trying to build a startup in an entirely new country. Hello, judges. I'm Madhav Agarwal from EO North America, but I grew up in Delhi, India, in a lower middle-class household, practicing every day to become a world-class cricket athlete. An unfortunate equipment failure ended my sporting dreams, and I had to pivot to the classroom, seeking the American dream. It was only through the relentless sacrifice of my parents, who sold our family home and borrowed funds to buy me a ticket of one way to the United States for college. Studying engineering at Michigan State University, life completely changed one day when I found myself in the middle of a mass shooting. That moment of terror made me question my legacy, and I chose entrepreneurship as a second chance at life. Combining my sporting dreams and engineering background, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Brace, high-impact patented material tech to support performance and safety for athletes and other industries. From the shoelaces that never come untied, the world's first and only, my triple patented overall material technology is directly implemented into groundbreaking medical equipment and other sporting equipment for better performance and durability. Leveraging our partnerships with Nike, Under Armour, and DeWalt tools today, we can prevent 150 million injuries annually, and we're directly impacting more than 200,000 women and disabled athletes as of now. From just bootstrapping in 9 months, we're already EO eligible, although we'll be starting with the accelerator this July. The goal is to make sure that no other Madhav gives up on his sporting dreams like I was forced to. As I've persevered along the way, it's my parents, and my teammates who worked hard with me every single day. My story is about building from scratch out of an adversity and being fearless against the fear of failure. Thank you so much. I think I messed up a few things, but I'm excited. I hope my entire story came out all the way. I'm very excited to see it. I think it went good.
I liked him. I really did. But there was so much in the story. I got lost and didn't understand the connection between the mass shooting, and that was his inspiration to become an entrepreneur. So I didn't really understand whether that even belonged in there.
I like it a lot. When I hear his story, it is when he recognized his team as a part of his success.
All our Started Up judges and mentors are successful entrepreneurs with the skills and knowledge to help you on your entrepreneurial journey. So subscribe to our channel now and get exclusive tips on how to grow your business. Next in to impress the panel with their elevator pitch was Joel from Uganda.
Hi, Joel. Hello. Welcome to Started Up.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to learning more about your business and yourself.
I'm Joel Felix. I'm 23 years old from Uganda, doing a bachelor's degree in pharmacy at Makerere University in Uganda. It's my first time participating in GSEA, and through the president of EO Chapter Uganda. He came to our universities, and that's how I got in. But I also love entrepreneurship. Initially, I was feeling nervous when I was just coming, but I think I'm now confident and I'm ready actually to do my best. I'm Joel Felix, founder of Phytogold Uganda Limited, a pharmaceutical company in Uganda that is solving one of the most deadliest and overlooked diseases, malaria. Every year, 247 million people contract malaria across the globe. In Uganda alone, half of the population still suffer from malaria. And shockingly, 14% of those who still get malaria and treated using the available medicines still die. This is because at times the available medicines fail to work in a medical term called multi-drug resistance. It's a big problem. But the good news is that the solution has been discovered. Maisha, inspired by the childhood herb that my parents gave me and cured me when some medicines weren't working. Of course, initially when we had started, not everyone believed in us, even our professors, because no one has ever come up with a solution of multi-drug resistance. But when we did the test in the lab, we did the test in animals, it was actually proven to be the only solution of multi-drug resistance. This means that 14% of people who died could now be saved from dying due to malaria. We have the backing from the government, but malaria is not only a Ugandan problem. It's still a global killer. Remember, I said 247 million get malaria. But with the right partners, including EO, we can take Maisha to the world, saving lives of people where multi-drug resistance is still on a rise. Today's decision by the judges won't be just a decision, but hope and future for patients still suffering from malaria across the globe. With EO, we can take Maisha to the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel.
It was great. Good. Feel confident.
Joel's trying to tackle a huge problem that's very, very prevalent on the African continent and beyond. So I really admire that he's trying to find a solution for that. And I also love that he was trying to build credibility with his lab jacket on.
I would like to get to know a bit more about his entrepreneurial journey, for sure. And I also would like to understand a little bit more about the distribution of that, or if he's partnering up with other pharma companies. But I have to say, it is so wonderful to be in the presence of young people who are solving these big problems.
Next in, Nishant from India.
Hi, I'm Nishant from India. I'm 22 and my native is Chennai. So I'm studying currently at IIT Kanpur and my major is chemical engineering. So I got to know about Startup through one of my LinkedIn friends. And they're like, hey, you know what? There's a super cool competition. And I think since you are a student entrepreneur, this is a great place to really showcase your talent and can take your startup to the next level. So I'm like, okay, why not give it a shot then? And that's how I joined EO Bangalore. I am very nervous, but I think I will be able to do it to my best of abilities. Imagine suffering from knee arthritis all your life. It sounds hard, right? Apparently, according to WHO, around 500 million plus patients suffer from knee arthritis and only 1 in 5 patients situated at rural areas get knee care for the same. I'm Nishant from India and I'm the co-founder of Nambike Rehabilitations. Nambike is a Tamil word for trust and I'm on a vision to revolutionize knee rehabilitation for elderly patients. Accompanying my grandmother who battled arthritis, I realized that the entire joint rehabilitation system is completely disorganized. At IIT Kanpur and my internship at Microsoft, where I worked as a technical product manager intern closely with their healthcare clients, I realized the immense potential for medtech and remote monitoring. Hence, I developed world's first dynamic knee monitoring system. This particular affordable device is as small as a postage-size stamp. It sits on the bony knee landmarks and helps giving on-spot knee readings for patients. This specially unlocks the rural markets where traditional methods like an MRI is highly impossible to adapt for mass scales because of it being expensive and it being bulky to adapt. I have already, through clinical trials, I have already transformed experiences for many people and I've recently closed a funding at around 10 million USD valuation. So looking forward to really crossing the finishing line and taking my entrepreneurial ambitions to the global level through the vast EO network, which has 20,000 plus seasoned entrepreneurs. So, and leveraging the startup platform for global awareness and making a brand for my company.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It went well. I think I really felt that I was able to connect with the judges and it was really a very interesting experience. Looking forward to the positive results.
I loved his energy. I just loved the way he came up and was right away just animated, very descriptive. He stayed within the time and he was really able to connect. Like I really felt that chemistry.
He had a good balance, right?
6 impressive elevator pitches. But who do you think will move on to the next round? And who will be heading home? Find out after this. Judges for Started Up stay in Cape Town courtesy of Home Suite Hotel's Station House, a modern apart hotel in the heart of Sea Point, offering a home away from home experience with high-end finishes, co-working spaces, and premium amenities, while offering easy access to Cape Town's best attractions.
Well, we have heard some really good pitches today. Are you guys ready to make a decision about who's going to stay on and who's unfortunately going to have to leave us today?
Yeah,
let's
wonderful. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hello again. Yeah. So first of all, I want to congratulate all of you all for being here. I mean, it just takes a lot of courage and determination, and we really respect and appreciate your passion and your drive for your business. But unfortunately, we also have to take a decision, and that means that we will be letting you know who will continue on their journey with Started Up and whose journey with Started Up ends today. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. When I call your name, please take a step forward. Amelie? You are welcome to the next round. Congratulations.
I did it! I went through! Yay!
Paul, please stand forward. You are through to the next round. Congratulations.
Let's go! Yes! It's incredible. Okay, it was not, I thought it would be gray, then it was green.
Ayo? I'm so sorry this is the end of the road at Started Up.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, so sorry. Yeah. So sorry. Good luck to all others, actually.
Madhav, please step forward. You're staying with us a little bit longer.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm through. I'm so happy. I'm very happy that they saw it through. I'm glad they saw through my journey. I was really nervous going in. I knew for a fact I wasn't going through. I'm blessed. I'm very happy that they saw it through. Thank you so much.
Joel, step forward. And Nishant, step forward. Nishant, you are through. Congratulations.
It was really nervous that I was only one of the two people left, and then both of us were called in front, so I was like, it's like a 50-50 probability at this minute. So, but yeah, I'm happy I made it through. Looking forward to continuing at Started Up and exploring a little bit about Cape Town too.
Joel, I'm sorry. This is the end of your role. Thank you very much.
Didn't go as expected.
Today, we say goodbye to two incredible individuals. But for four others, the dream continues as they step forward ready for the next challenge. Do you agree with who the judges have chosen so far? Let us know by commenting below. Next time on Started Up, student entrepreneurs from Brazil, the Philippines, Pakistan, India, Australia, and Finland try to impress with their elevator pitches.
Do you know how much time does it take for someone to bleed to death?
I'm autistic and dyslexic.
Being a great entrepreneur doesn't mean having all the answers.
At the age of 11, I discovered the little scientist in me.
For me, I was extremely emotional. I had a tear in my eye.
He was very nervous. He's young. He's 18, one of the youngest ones there.
In those moments when we think, not going well, that's actually the moment of growth.
But who will move on to the next round?
You are through to the next round.
Congratulations.
And who will stay?
Sorry, but you didn't make it in this time.
Sorry, it's the end of the road for you.
He was probably thinking, crap, this is the moment I lost it.